move on by the time you get back.
Going back out there and get out my face before you get.
What's up, YouTube? It's your boy Mark Dark, and I'm back with another video. If you're new, if you love BMF, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like the video, and leave your theories, comments, everything down below. Now today, we're going to be talking about BMF Season 3. Angel, she was never loyal, but what's next for her character? What's next for this whole storyline? I want you guys to leave your theories and predictions down below on what you think is going to happen in these last 4 episodes of BMF Season 3. And I know Meech, he was very upset when Angel showed her true colors in the last episode. So we're definitely going to talk about that topic of discussion in this video. Now you guys, make sure you checked out my last video. I dropped the BMF Season 3 Episode 7 What to Expect video. You know Meech will be taking his journey to St. Louis. He will be, of course, linking up with Jay Pusha, his brother Carter. And I'm going to tell you right now, it's about to be a lot of action up there. I know he's going to be like, man, I leave Atlanta and now I go to St. Louis and it's still issues. So I cannot wait to see how Meech is going to handle all those new problems coming his way. But let's talk about your girl, Angel. I mean, the season started off quite well for her and Meech. We know Meech helped her out a lot as far as her confidence. And when she was working with Rodney Grinny Green, Meech, he brought something out. He ended up showing her that she's more than what Rodney is telling her that she is. And she felt like, okay, now I can do things without him. Now I have that confidence. I don't need Rodney Grinny Green. I am more than what he is talking about. I can do things on my own. I can get even more money. So Meech brought that out of her. It seemed like the two had a great bond. It was cool. Angel, she continued to get intel for Meech. And we know in the last episode, she helped him out as far as finding out about Rodney Grinny Green being brought in, talking about Meech has something to do with taking out Mike. I mean, he got a lot of intel from Angel. And one thing Meech always did was take care of her. You know what I'm saying? He even told her she can stay at the house. I mean, everything really was good up until the end of episode 6. Meech told her and the whole entire crew that he got to go to St. Louis. Of course, he needs to step away for a little bit to handle business there with Jay Pusha. It makes all the sense in the world because it's entirely too hot in Atlanta for Meech. He needs to step away while things die down. This is what Duffy was telling the entire crew, that Meech is going to be back. He's not going to leave you guys. He's going to come back, and he was still making sure that everybody was good. Operations was going to continue in Atlanta, and they're going to continue to get money. Now, Angel was kind of upset. She did not want Meech to leave. On top of that, she got even more upset once Meech told her he is not taking her. She should just stay there and handle business, and she going to be all right by herself or whatever. Now, of course, Angel decided to tell him, you promised me you weren't going to leave me and all this stuff. And don't get mad if I move on when you come back. Now, realistically speaking, I mean, when it comes to money, I guess if you move on, you move on. You got to get your money. You feel like you want to go work with someone else. So be it. The issue is her working with Glock. See, I don't think Meech really gave a damn about her leaving. I mean, he can't control and stop somebody, especially a grown woman, from going out there and doing what she needs to do. But as Meech stated, like, why would you even say something like that after all the stuff that him and Glock has been through, after all the stuff that Glock has done? I mean, he took out a kid, like, really? And you talking about, oh, I heard Glock pays well and all that. Like, really? Like, come on. So now we know what time it really is. Yes, you's about your money. We ain't gonna knock you from that. But it goes to show you that you ain't loyal for real. You loyal to that money and you can't be trusted. So Meech was very smart as far as telling her, you might as well get the hell up out of here. You out of my circle of trust. You can't be around. I mean, you jump into the enemy. Like, really? The enemy. You cannot do that. I mean, if it was just somebody else that was getting money or whatever and Angel decided to go work with them, so be it. It is what it is. But going to a guy that Meech has issues with, that's the problem. And this is why I believe Meech was so upset. Now, to be honest with you guys, I always told you that I believe Angel will still have issues with Rodney Grinny Green. We haven't seen him in a whole lot of episodes, right? This guy has been out. Of course, we learned that he was locked up and got brought in that last episode, and he was talking entirely too much to law enforcement. Now, all I'm saying is this. If Rodney does get out, I'm pretty sure he's going to seek revenge and he's going to try to get, Angel back. And of course, most likely try to take her out. The crazy thing is, we know Rodney, he had ties to Glock. That's who he was cool with. And the sad thing is this. Angel believes that it's good to go work with Glock, a guy that Rodney was cool with. Now, we know Glock, he's dangerous. If I'm Glock, I'm not trusting Angel at all. And all Angel is doing is putting herself at a high risk of being taken out. You cannot be playing both sides of the field. You cannot jump from one crew to the next crew, especially enemy crews, and think that you're going to be cool. You know what I'm saying? Ain't enough chicks in the world that's going to get clapped that's going to make them say, you know what? You can stick around. No, they're going to use you just like Rodney Grinny Green was using you. And then when the time is right, you're going to be taken out. I think she has a high chance of being taken out by doing this. It's very dangerous. Now, I'm hoping Angel can come to her senses and maybe, she could just say, you know what? I'm going to help Meech out. He helped me out. It's time for me to go ahead and help him out and be cool once again. But then again, we're talking about a girl that's loyal to this money. You know what I'm saying? And when it's all said and done, she's going to choose that money over any and everything. It's like Meech gave her that confidence, the tools she needed. And she said, you know what? You leaving? I don't need you no more. I can go do what I want to do without you. And I can go to your enemy. I don't care what y'all been through and who we took out. That's how Angel was moving. And when it's all said and done, she can never be trusted. And as Meech stated, it shows us that she was never loyal from the jump. So we're going to see what's going to happen next with her character. I want you guys to leave your theories, predictions, everything down below on how you think it's going to end with Angel. I just got that funny feeling once Meech goes back to Atlanta after leaving St. Louis, it's going to be crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was a war earlier on in the season. I think it's going to be part 2 once he returns. But we're going to find out soon enough. Now, I want to thank you guys once again for all the love, all the support, and I will catch y'all on the next one. But let me get up on out of here, man. It's your boy Mark Dark. I'm out. Peace.